Ronaldo taking to the pitch with a disabled fan, Mbappé dressing up as a cameraman to play a prank on young fans, and more. Here are the 13 best surprises footballers have ever pulled on their fans. Let's start with the surprise Ronaldo gave to a young girl with a disability. Before Portugal's match against Ireland, as Ronaldo was heading onto the field, he helped a fan with a disability who was having trouble using her wheelchair, escorting her all the way to the center of the field. While all the other players walked onto the field with ordinary children, Ronaldo walked onto the field with the young girl with a disability to make her happy, earning applause from all the fans and bringing joy to this young girl who faces challenges in life. Even though he may seem like a tough guy on the field, we all know what a kind-hearted person he is in his personal life. In fact, Ronaldo's facial expression clearly shows how happy he is while helping her. However, this isn't the only surprise Ronaldo has in store for his fans in this video. Later on, as well as that famous video of him sneaking into the crowd on the streets of Spain to play football. But let's first recall the moment when former Dortmund player Christian Pulisic posed for a photo with a young fan who wanted to take a picture with him. In a 2018 FIFA Club World Cup group stage match, Dortmund beat Liverpool 3-1. After the match, while Pulisic, who had scored 2 goals and become the star of the game, was giving a post-match interview, a young Dortmund fan who has jumped from the stands onto the pitch wants to have his photo taken with Pulisic. However, security staff intervened to stop him. Noticing this, Pulisic cut the interview short and went over to the young fan. He then rescued the child from the security guards and took a photo with him, a truly admirable gesture. The surprise in 11th place, Bayern Munich players gave to fans visiting the club's museum. Fans touring the museum think they're watching a video the players had previously recorded on the giant screen in front of them. However, this is a prank set up by the production team, because the players are actually in a studio secretly set up inside the museum. The footage shown on the screen is a live broadcast, and the players can see the fans walking in front of the camera. While the fans are watching the screen, the players describe the fans' movements, surprising them. At a certain point, they even start having a conversation with them.
Ich finde, man kann sie wegpacken, manche müssen sie noch zeigen, dass sie eine Sonnenbrille haben. Ist für mich persönlich, finde ich es unangenehm.
They also don't forget to take photos with each fan individually. It's truly the kind of prank every football fan would love to experience, but it's nowhere near as crazy as that surprise Ronaldo pulled off in the middle of the street. Before we get to that, let's take a look at this surprise Mbappé gave his young fans during his time at Paris Saint-Germain. The young fans think they're just doing a regular interview, but one of the cameramen is actually Kylian Mbappé in disguise. Mbappé, who does a great job as a cameraman before the fans arrive, isn't spotted until the very last moment. First, the young fans mimic Mbappe's goal celebration. Then Mbappé gets up, reenacts the goal celebration, and removes his disguise to surprise the young Paris Saint-Germain fans. We'll continue to see just how great Mbappé is to his fans through the other surprises in this video. Kimpembe pulls off the exact same surprise for a young female fan. We'll take a look at that toward the end of the video. Now let's take a look at that interesting surprise where Mohamed Salah both scared and delighted Liverpool fans. The Liverpool digital team invites young fans into a studio designed so that Mohamed Salah could hide there. After the children arrive, they're asked to act as commentators and analysts for the match replay shown on the TV in front of them. Mohamed Salah, hiding behind the banners right next to them, is also listening to the kids through headphones. The kids, unaware of what's about to happen, are describing the match until the moment Mohamed Salah scores a goal. Then, during the replay of Salah scoring, he tears through the banner to surprise the kids.
Salah going, and it's a goal!
Oh my man!
This surprise Salah pulled on his young fans pales in comparison to the prank Manchester City players pulled on their own fans. Manchester City, who won the title in the 2018-2019 Premier League season by a single point over Liverpool, prepared an interesting surprise for fans visiting the museum at the end of the season. Fans who came to the stadium had the chance to take photos with the championship trophy alongside Kevin De Bruyne and Aguero. However, they had no idea what was about to happen. All the fans there thought the championship trophy had broken, but in reality, it was a prank set up by the City players. They had organized it in advance, swapping the trophy for a fake one and deliberately dropping it. Of course, the City players' top-notch acting skills played a major role in making the prank so convincing. The surprise in 7th place is the emotional surprise Anthony Gordon gave to a young Newcastle United fan undergoing cancer treatment. The fan, whose greatest dream was to meet Anthony Gordon, saw his dream come true as Anthony Gordon spent spent time playing football with the child, but that isn't the most emotional part. The child, who is battling cancer, asked Gordon to reenact the goal celebration he performed after scoring. Gordon, in turn, fulfilled the child's dream by mimicking his goal celebration from an international match. Next up is the moment when this chubby beggar entertains the fans by playing football with them. Joking aside, everyone watching this video knows that this person is Cristiano Ronaldo in disguise. Ronaldo, who took part in a sponsorship campaign organized by Nike, dons the disguise of a chubby beggar after a lengthy makeup session. Starting his show with a ball in Plaza del Callao, one of Madrid's famous squares, Ronaldo tries to entertain passers-by by playing football with them. As people are unaware that the person beneath the disguise is Ronaldo, they have a brief laugh and move on. In fact, Ronaldo even asks a woman passing by for her phone number, but is turned down because of his disguise.
¿Quieres dar el número de teléfono? No.
Just imagine, days go by and you come across this video and suddenly it turns out that Ronaldo had asked you for your phone number. But this little football mad boy doesn't care about the disguise and chooses to play football with him. Ronaldo, wanting to reward the boy's attitude, steps out of his disguise and gives the little boy a surprise he'll never forget, presenting him with a signed football. As you can imagine, the moment Ronaldo emerges from the fat man no one had paid any attention to, the place suddenly fills up with people. The surprise in 5th place, this young Tottenham fan gets to have dinner with the team. The reason for this is that Tottenham played a Champions League match during the week. As the ball went out of play off an opposing player, the opposing team's defense hadn't yet taken their positions. Noticing this, the ball boy immediately handed the ball to Aurier, enabling him to take the throw in quickly, and Tottenham scored the goal thanks to the boy's swift reaction. Mourinho congratulated the boy after the goal. After the match, the young Tottenham fan was invited to dine with the team, enjoying the most memorable meal of his life. Speaking of Tottenham, let's take a look at the moment when James Maddison made the biggest dream of young Tottenham fan Samuel, who has cerebral palsy, come true. His family shared a video stating that Samuel's biggest dream was to go to Tottenham's training ground and meet James Maddison. Upon seeing this video, the Tottenham organization team invited Samuel and his family to the next match with VIP tickets. Samuel is dressed in a match shirt and takes to the pitch alongside Maddison for the pre-match ceremony. The whole stadium standing and applauding is the most emotional part of it all. Maddison doesn't forget to present Samuel with his signed shirt at the end of the match. Which do you think has been the best surprise so far? If you've shared your thoughts in the comments, let's move on to the moment when Erling Haaland brought a female fan to tears. This woman isn't the only fan to have cried for a footballer. During Mbappe's national team camp, a young fan who couldn't hold back his tears managed to snap a photo with Mbappé. And the final surprise in the video. Earlier in the video, we saw Mbappé surprise young PSG fans by changing into a cameraman's outfit. He used the same tactic on Kimpembe, changing into a cameraman's outfit and stepping in front of the fan. When the young fan was asked who her favorite player at Paris Saint-Germain was, she replied, Kimpembe. Kimpembe then took off his disguise and sat down next to the young girl. But the young fan, engrossed in the interview, didn't notice Kimpembe sitting beside her. Finally, Kimpembe revealed himself by touching the young fan's hand. The young girl's astonishment clearly showed her admiration for him.